This episode is brought to you by Pete's. Few things start your day better than a good coffee. That's why Pete's hand roast their coffee from a specific selection of high-quality beans. And they don't just put those beans into anyone's hands. Pete's trains their roasters for 10,000 hours so they can master the roast that gives you the most. Pete's Coffee. Coffee for coffee people. Find Pete's online or at your local retailer.
Welcome back, folks. Hope the ball games went your way, even if they didn't go far enough your way. It's Monday, September 18th, 2023. Born on this date in 1954, Coach and Senator Tommy Tuberville of Camden, Arkansas. And we weren't here yesterday, but it was the 100th anniversary of the birth of Hank Williams. Let's catch up on some news. We have an arrested high school band director, an update on the case of the missing girl found in some hillside kudzu, and the Crimson Tide's rare fall in the polls. I'm Mike Morgan, and we're down in Alabama. The football postgame at Jackson Olin High School last week took a bizarre turn that ended with the band director from visiting Minor High School tased and arrested, reports AL.com's Carol Robinson. Now, according to Birmingham police, officers were trying to clear the stadium after the ball game, and both bands were still playing. They said they tried to get the bands to stop. Jackson Olin's did, but Minor's didn't. They said they asked Minor band director Johnny Mims to stop the playing so everyone could leave, but that he refused. They say they began to arrest Mims. There was a physical altercation, and an officer used a taser on him. Charges are disorderly conduct, harassment, and resisting arrest. Jefferson County School Superintendent Walter Gonsolin said in a statement, "I am in the process of gathering all the facts and feel it would be inappropriate to comment further until that process is complete. I urge everyone not to jump to conclusions." Okay, this next one isn't going to be any less strange. It's on an update to a story we had back in July. A 9-month-old baby girl was reported as kidnapped in a family's SUV out of Walker County. The dad said he had left the girl in the car seat and run into a friend's house, and a minute later, the vehicle was gone. An Amber Alert was issued, and an overnight search commenced. The next morning, the SUV was found, downhill from where it had been parked, down an embankment, and into thick kudzu. The girl was still in her seat, dehydrated, but otherwise all right. Now, that's still by far the best news of all in this story. Now, the Parrish, Alabama Police Department has released that it arrested the 30-year-old father of the girl last week and believed that on that day he had driven the child to a drug deal and left her in the SUV, reports AL.com's Ramsey Archibald. The charges are conspiracy to commit a controlled substance crime and endangering the welfare of a child. 2 other men were also hit with charges related to the case. After Alabama's 17-3 win over South Florida on Saturday, the Tide fell out of the top 10 of both major college football polls for the first time since 2015. Alabama is number 12 in the coaches poll and number 13 in the AP poll. Now, it's probably worth noting that Alabama won the national championship after that 2015 season, although at that time it was an early season loss to Ole Miss that plunged the Tide in the polls. And this time around, it's a loss to Texas, followed by that way too close for comfort performance against the American Athletic Conference Bulls. Now, in college football, you can't really say a win is a win, at least not in most people's mind. But during the post-game presser, Alabama coach Nick Saban didn't give away the W. Quote, "I want our players to be happy about the fact that they won and enjoy it for 24 hours, he said. Meanwhile, Auburn remained unranked but did win back a vote in the AP poll and a few more in the coaches poll after a 45-13 win over Samford. Thank y'all so much for listening. We're going to be back here again tomorrow. Until then, y'all come on by and see us on the internet at al.com.